We're going to go over how to create a quote today. So we're going to start by clicking create quote. In the subject line, this is where we're going to put the PO. So if it's anything specific, we're going to put that. So let's say it's PO 123. Let's just start with that. Where are we at in this stage? We're in the initial estimate for it. Does this require delivery? Yes or no? We're going to click here. If it doesn't, we're going to put none. The sales rep involved with it, we're going to choose the sales rep on the account. If this is a house account, choose your account. Now here's where things get a little bit different is we're going to create a deal name. So in this, we're going to choose the account Kingstone for editing purposes. Hold on. So we'll choose the deal name, PO 123. Closing date is next Sunday. Account name's Kingstone. The stage is going to be, we're going to choose a pipeline first before we choose a stage. We're going to choose existing account sales. We're in the proposal stage, and on this we'll choose whatever the dollar amount the deal comes to. For this example, we'll choose $15,000. Just to have it. It associates potential to it. And then we're going to go choose a valid date. Typically we're going to do 30 days, so quotes are all valid for 30 days. Choose the customer. We're choosing Kingstone, or not under customer. We're going to choose account Kingstone. We're not going to have a customer on there. It will auto-populate as that information is available within the CRM. So under Kingstone's account, we don't have the billing or shipping, but if we did, this would auto-populate here. We can then come choose from a variety of options here, or you can click this button here to get all of our products as well. So for this one, for an example, we're going to choose a paver. We're just going to choose a platinumized 12 by 24, let's say 200 square feet, just randomly. We're going to add that here. So to get closer to our 15,000, we're going to change that to 400 square feet. So that becomes 15,200. If there's tax associated with that account, it comes here. So we'll need to add a sales tax to it at some point right there. So from there, you will hit save, and we can email this. So you'll click these three buttons at the top. You're going to click send email. Or if they're in person and they want it in person, you can export to PDF, you can print preview, things like that. So, but we want to send an email, so we're going to send email. So, right there. So once that has been approved, we can then convert that to a sales order or an invoice. And so what that means is that if it is a product that we don't have in stock that we have to buy, we're going to want to convert that into a sales order first so that it can then be sent to the office. So now that has been created into a sales order, we're going to add our due date. So this is when they need this project. So, we need it by the 25th, let's just say, of May. All that information's all down here from that order. This is in our sales order file, but we're going to go ahead and send an email to Justin or Fabiola to let them know that this material needs to be purchased. Once that's done, go ahead, click create an invoice, and we will then move on to the invoice stage. Now this invoice has been created. We can email, we can export. We can also create from here pick ticket as well. So we have our pick ticket available here. This is what we will use to make sure that the warehouse knows where and when to pick up material to load it, or how much material they need to be loading. So eventually we will get to the point where we have where this material is located in here within our warehouse so that they can pick it but for now we're going to use this so that they know what material it is. We're going to click, after we've exported that, we're going to do this again. We're going to click on invoice where it says use this one. And that is our printed invoice that the customer can sign after they have been loaded out and they have paid. So then it comes under invoices. It's under here. Once we've gone through that process, we'll go to deals and we will choose existing accounts by sales. This is still here under previews. We're going to move this to closed and won. We have won that job. And so we will make sure that it is on there and that it goes towards our sales on here, and that it will go towards our goals and our goal tracking. So it's important that we use the workflow that's been created here to go from quote right here to sales order to invoice all the way through to deals and pick tickets. So